Let's get loaded into the world. Hey guys, how's it going? Winchurcher here, back again with another Minecraft Redstone challenge. And today I'm going to be taking my challenge further and doing a one chunk redstone piston house. It's going to be interesting. By the way, if you're wondering what this contraption was, I was just messing around with observer blocks. It's literally just like a wave system. A whole bunch of different observers and pistons. That was quite fun. But yeah, I'm going to be challenging myself and making a one chunk piston house. Now, if you don't know the size of one chunk, it is 16 by 16. So I'm going to be going ahead and carving out that area right over here and doing that one in red wool. So I'm going to go ahead and carve out a 16 by 16 area. I'm going to do it in the sky, just so it's easier to work off. So let's do a 16 by 16 area. So this will count as our first block. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and let's connect that to here. And this is going to be our workspace for our redstone house. So this is one chunk right here. Awesome. So I'm just going to fill this one in with I kind of want a modern house. So I'm going to fill it in one type of block first, and then I'm going to change it over afterwards and fill it in with some other ones. So I feel like maybe either white terracotta or white concrete. I kind of want to make a modern house. What looks nice? I'm gonna get. This is a complicated choice. This one. Yeah. I'm gonna go with the black terracotta on the outside. So I'm gonna have like a very small road on the outside. I think that would look quite nice. I'm gonna try to make this one look a little bit more modern. But yeah, I'm going to stick with the white concrete on the inside. So this is going to be where I'm building my house off, and this is going to be full of redstone contraptions and all sorts of other things. So obviously guys, if any of you would like to join and build with me, you guys can go ahead, load up as creative world, and yeah, you could do this on a regular flatland, or you could do this in any way you want to. Honestly, it's all personal choice. The rules of this build are it has to all fit inside this 16 by 16 block, but you can go as high up or as high down as you like. I have been watching some redstone challenges on people doing this, and I feel inspired and I feel like I should take this challenge and give it my best shot. So we've got our area all filled in right here, our little 16 by 16 area. I'm going to go ahead and knock out a few of these just to put in some roads. I want to have a nice little road on the inside of my base. I think I don't know. I just feel like I would like a little road. I don't know. I feel like it's just a nice little detail to have on the outside because I am making a nice little modern house. So I was like, why not? Might as well go ahead and put a road on the outside as well. Alright, awesome. So let's go ahead and start off with a wall system, like a security system. This is more of a modern house. Yeah, I'm going to build this one probably out of... I'm going to go ahead and use a type of concrete on this one. So maybe I'm going to go with like the light grey concrete, maybe. See what that looks like. Yeah, I'm a massive fan of this block right here. So I'm going to go ahead and use the light grey concrete. Now, we're going to just have to have like a wall around the front because, it's quite nice to have a wall on the front, and we're going to have a way that they can get past the front gate. So I feel like maybe we can have like some sort of security system on the front part of the home in order to get in, and I feel like this would be a nice little feature to have. So maybe we'll remove this and place an iron door. If I can find it. There we go. If I place the iron door up here, this will be the door that has to be opened in order to get into the house. So maybe we'll go ahead back here and just place these right there. Go ahead and just cover up this iron door with some blocks like this. This right here is going to be a chest, because I would like for people to be able to go and actually get like to be able to go item required to get in the house. I don't want it so people can't just go in the house, so I am going to be putting a chest here with the item required to get inside the house. So yeah, that's going to be the little front section right there. I'll put a sign up here in a bit saying to like go around the side for like an ID card or something, but I'm also going to be placing down a smooth slab pretty much right next to this right here, so it's a little bit harder to notice, but you know, it's still there and people can still find it, so that's going to be there like that. So how I want to go about doing this is maybe on this part right here, I'm going to have like a little section as to where you have to show your ID card to get into the house. So I'm just going to build up here, and yeah, I'm gonna just build up like this and fill this in right here. Oh, I'm going to do this one with slabs. I think that looks quite nice. And then on the inside right here, we're going to do a hopper system where you have to throw it in and it will give off a signal and will power the door. So it's going to be a very, very small redstone contraption, but you know, it's all fun and games when you're doing your little redstone. So I think all we're going to need is a hopper, comparator, and a repeater, if I'm not right, because if I place the repeater going into here like this, and if I power this, hopefully it does go through the wall and power the door. There we go, so that will power the door. So if we destroy that and place the comparator with a hopper going into it, if I can get that in there. Oh, this is going to be a bit tricky. Okay, there we go. And then we're going to set it so this hopper is going to have a lock on a certain item. So let's make our ID card a redstone torch. So we have to get 16 redstone torches, I believe. I've run into a little bit of a problem. You know what? That's perfectly fine. You know what? I'll make it so any item can go in there. I was going to do a hopper locking system, but you need to have 2 hoppers high, and you know, I really don't have the time for that. Well, I do have the time for it. It's just it's going to be too complicated, and yeah. Just want to go ahead and just kind of decorate some of these here. Make it look quite nice on the front. You know, I kind of want the front of the house to look quite nice. If that's there, you're never going to be able to find your ID cards. So I'm going to leave that like that. That's quite cool. So obviously, if we did have our ID, all we would have to do is throw it over here, and it would power the door, which is awesome. And now I'm going to just have a little area here, just so anyone on this side can go ahead and just grab it back. So this is kind of like a guard post, if you. Oh, I already have one. So this is kind of like a guard post right here. So that's quite nice. I'm just going to put a button to the side so you can come in and grab the ID card. So I think that's actually quite a nice idea. And we can come in here and take it out for the guard who is working inside the guard post. I'm also going to place a button right here just to reactivate it. So yeah, that's really nice. And obviously maybe on this side right here we just want a button to leave whenever we want to, which I think this is quite nice for a front system. Yeah, I'm really liking it. For a nice little security system on the front of our house, that is really quite nice. Okay, just going to add some extra decorations right here, just to make it look a little bit smoother. You know, just give it that more, just give it a bit of more of a modern look. So I'm going to go ahead and fill these in right here. Just make it look a little nicer. Yeah, I'm really digging this look. I don't know why. I'm just really digging this look currently. I think this looks really nice. Let me go ahead and put comments on for a second. How have you been? Hey Lee. Oh, Yeah, no, I've been not too bad. How have you been, buddy? So yeah, obviously the people out here, they can be cheeky sods and try to open the door from this side, but they're not getting through because obviously of this. Obviously, if you're in adventure mode, you would have no chance of getting in there. You'd have to get your ID in order to go there. So let's just go ahead and just set some. So I want my ID tags to just be a bunch of redstone torches. So I'm just going to take 10 redstone torches and put them in this chest. You know, I feel like that's a pretty suitable ID. You know what, it's not even going to stack, so I'll just put 10 in there. Okay. Oh, not bad then. So, yeah, this is going to be the front area of my house. This is just like a guard system. Really, yeah, I can't get over how much I'm saying I'm enjoying this. But obviously we're going to need to have some security on this section right here because people may be cheeky buggers and try to get in from this side. So I want to go ahead and grab my grey concrete, my light grey concrete blocks. I need to grab my half slabs. Ugh, me no English good. And maybe I'm going to make a sticky piston system right here where these blocks all retract if they jump over. So if I had like a tripwire system along here, so let's say I have a tripwire here, and let's just place a block here with a tripwire, and we place string all along here. These blocks will retract if someone tries to jump over it. How do YouTube go? Yeah, YouTube's not going too bad. I just like making these redstone videos. Oh, right. The sticky pistons are going to have to go along here. So if I place sticky pistons along here, like this, and obviously if that was activated, that would open and grab all these blocks, and then if someone tried jumping over, they would all retract. So if I wired all of this up, I could then cover it with some blocks afterwards, which would be quite nice. So I'm just going to go ahead and just work on some redstone back here for a second. I'm going to put some repeaters into these blocks and some redstone dust. So let's get some a redstone repeater and some redstone dust and just power all of these pistons right here like so. And then if I got a redstone, let's just use a lever. If I got a lever and just powered this, all of these would be active. And then I want it to update so when someone stands here, it will retract and drop them down and kill them. So yeah, I think that's a pretty good idea for our front house system on protection if someone tries to intrude. Try to make a good TNT cannon in 2 minutes after you finished. Alright. That's a pretty cool challenge actually. I could finish it off with that. This is going to take me quite some time though, Lee. Right, so yeah, if I had this here, could I have it so the string was a connect... Thing is, I'm not allowed to place on this right here because this is out of the 16 by 16 area. So I could obviously place a block here and just destroy this side here, and then go in with some tripwire hooks. Or maybe I could go with... You know what, I'm going to do that. I'm going to actually destroy this section right here, and I'm going to place that there with a tripwire hook here and here with some string. Now I'm going to have to destroy this one right here as well. Right. And then I'm going to have to place down my white concrete again. So let's just replace my white concrete. Of course we're going to want this on reverse signal because otherwise it's going to be a bit weird. So if I had a redstone torch, if I placed the redstone torch here, that would deactivate the system, and we could just run that into the redstone. So if I stepped on here, it would fall back and drop you down. It's not bad. For a bed you should make A hidden underground base. I've made one. I have made one. I have designed and created a hidden underground base. You should check it out. I've made a bunch of secret bunkers and stuff. But this works really nicely. So yeah, that's pretty cool, I guess, for a little area on the front of the house. Let's just put a half slab here and a half slab here, and then I want to cover all of this cheeky redstone up over here. So I'm just going to place some more decorative blocks here. I'm going to place that there. Place that. You won't be able to see that from this side, so I'm not too bothered about that showing. I'm going to raise that up a little bit. Well, we'll leave this open. But yeah, this I'm going to cover up with grass. I just want to have like a, kind of like a front garden kind of thing. So let's just put some grass here. Let's go down a second on this section right here with some redstone dust. So I can place a dirt block right here. And then on these right here, I'm just going to place down some more grey concrete. Obviously you can't see this on this side, so that's perfectly fine as it is. And then, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just place down some more white concrete around this side right here. And I think that's not too bad, if I don't say so myself. That is not half bad. So if anyone does want to intrude, they get chopped down and brutally murdered, and I'll sort out with lava section afterwards to kill them. This section right here though, I feel like this needs covering up a little bit more than the other side. If I think about it correctly. Now, it's perfectly fine the way it is. I'm overstressing. I don't want the garden to look too small. Let's just place that there, place this here. I'm trying to decorate this in a way where it looks good, so let's just go about it doing it like this with some half slabs here. That looks quite nice. Yeah, that's not half bad if I don't say so myself. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And let's just put down a few flowers and stuff on the outside here. So let's just whack down a few flowers in the garden. Nice. Okay. So now let's move on to the area where the house is going to go. Like, I don't have many chunks to work with here, so I feel like this section here is going to be the front of the house, and I'm going to have a few floors going up. I feel like that's the best way to go about it, because look how much space I have now to work on my house. Look at the size of the front of the house compared to the rest of the chunks I have left. Like, I haven't got many blocks left to work with, so I feel like the front of the house is going to have to work. Well, it's just going to have to come off here, and I don't feel like anything is better than having an automatic door for the front of the house. Like, I don't feel like I could do anything more suiting than an automatic door. So I can make a very, very, very easy double piston door. Is that the 4 that takes back on the plastic? Yeah, they're very similar. So if that's there like that, then I'm going to have to go with my pistons here. Oh, this redstone is going to be maybe a tiny bit bulky. It's going to slightly come out. No, you know what? It's going to be fine. I'm stressing. Right. Let's get our repeater. Let's get our redstone torches. Let's get our pressure plates. Do I want a pressure plate? Yeah, I want a pressure plate activated. Let's get the redstone dust. Obviously, I want the glass blocks for the front of the house, so let me get glass, and let's place glass here. and on here, and then I'm going to place down my pressure plates here and here. Now I'm going to have to come down and start building underneath it for a second. So if I come down like this, I believe that is directly underneath this one here, which it is, and then we can just build out our little section to work on. So all we got to do is just kind of build it out like this, and like that, and this, and like that. And let's just break the block above it for the time being, because I need to know where that torch is going. So if I place a repeater going into there with a whole bunch of redstone dust on the inside, another piece of redstone dust there with another torch on that side, I can then come up nicely and just add the torches, and it should be done. So if I go ahead and just place this torch right here with a block on top with a piece of redstone dust, then that should activate, and the same on this side. Torch, block, redstone dust. So now I have a double piston extending door. It's not half bad. Right, I'm going to go about my way of building the front of the house in a completely different block, and I'm going to be using brown terracotta. I feel like this block is going to make the house look really nice. I need to go have my nephew. Okay, no problem. Well, I'll see you in a few. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just build this little out of brown terracotta around the sticky piston. So the piston door right here, and then I'm just going to map out the area for where the house is going to be built. So let me just go ahead and just cover this up in brown terracotta. Doesn't look half bad. And obviously our door works perfectly fine as well, which is quite nice. And then what I'm going to do is the hallway is going to be incredibly thin. Do I put a back? I'm putting a back wall in, and then I'm going to have some stairs coming up in this section here, because I feel like this area definitely needs some stairs. So if I just start building upwards, I'm just going to map out the area for where the stairs are going to be going. So, and then I can make the house even bigger on the second floor. So, how do I want to go about doing these stairs? Should I have pull-outs? I can't actually. I don't think I could fit push-out stairs in. I could definitely try. So if I placed a sticky piston here with a sticky piston here, and if I got some stairs, what stairs are we using? Let's use smooth sandstone stairs. So if I place stairs here and stairs here, I would need a way to activate these. I'm not doing redstone stairs, it's not going to be pretty. I will though go ahead and make a nice little simple design of where it just shoots you up the stairs with a slime block sticky piston extender. That should be okay if I think about it correctly. If I place this block here with a slime block, we're going to have to place some immovable objects around it. So let me go find some obsidian. Obsidian looks really nice in this texture pack anyway, so I have no problem using it. Let's just grab the... I'm not even going to use white concrete anymore, so let's place that along here like this. And then down here we have to place one here. So if I went ahead and just placed a pressure plate, we're going to have to add some redstone underneath this. So if I went and just placed a block here with some dust, there we go. Okay, don't jinx me on this. I have to replace that red wall with a no, I'm moving it down one. Yeah, I'm definitely going to move that down one. I'm not breaking the boundaries and changing anything, so let's just move this down one for a second. And yeah, just get that in a place where it would be better suited. So let's just place that there with our redstone here, with our pressure plate, and our sticky piston with our slime block. And of course these blocks are going to have to all be replaced with obsidian. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm not sure what I want the flooring to be yet, but slime block and pressure plate. So don't tell me I'm gonna have to move that back one, aren't I? Yeah, I'm gonna place it here because of the. I think it tries to grab the. I think it tries to grab the actual the block. So no. Oh, it's sticking to this wall right here. So we're gonna have to change this for obsidian as well. And then I've just realised I built it one too low. Oh, I'm so silly. Just place that there like that with a slime block on top and just break that block right there, and that should be fine. Oh. I'm running into all sorts of problems. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Awesome. So let me just go ahead and just finish up with this wall right here. Just with some brown terracotta. And I think that's quite nice. So we now have our little elevation system that will take us up to the next floor. And I'm just going to finish up by making all of these obsidian just to match the little theme going on down here. So we now have an elevation system that will actually fire us up to the next floor. Pretty cool. Pretty nice if you ask me. Yeah, I'm gonna start working on some slight decoration now. Don't want to fall behind on the decoration. So with this build, I'm gonna go and use pink terracotta on the sides and things, right here, just for like some walls, and yeah, I just think I think it looks quite cool. Let's just place some walls here. That's quite nice. Yeah, I quite like that. Let me find the sea lanterns, and I'm going to use these on the front. So if I place down these right here with a couple of sea lanterns, and then up here, I've got quite a nice front lighting system. I quite like that. It's quite nice. And then we obviously can open up and go inside. It's very, very, very small on the inside. I'm very sorry about that. First floor is going to be incredibly small. But then obviously we've got the second floor. So yeah, the first floor in here is going to be incredibly small. We'll just add a few chests and things in here, maybe. You know, I'll just add a couple of the necessities down here. Like I'll add a crafting table. I'll put the crafting table here and the furnace here. You know, just a couple of necessary items in there. And then this floor is definitely going to need changing. What would make a nice floor? Back had to give him his bowl. That's fine, no problem. What would a good floor make out of? I think we're gonna go with magenta. Maybe that would look quite nice on the inside. Ooh, that is quite nice. I'm just gonna go and replace these with magenta. There we go, and yeah, that's quite nice. So obviously we have a very, very tight space on the first floor, but we can do some work for the second floor. So I'm going to build around this section with the pink terracotta in a second. Maybe, I think I'm going to raise it quite a little bit. I feel like that's a better move to make, to just raise it, because I kind of want it to tower up a little bit, which I think would look quite nice. So I'm going to place those blocks there like this, and start doing some work with some half slabs in a second. Anyway, so obviously when we come up, we're going to need some more space on our floor. That's why I am building a little bit higher, because I feel like I'm going to need more room. So how much space are we talking? I could probably bring it up more with the brown. Maybe. Definitely have to create more space. I feel like bringing out the brown is a better idea anyway. I could probably bring it out to here quite safely, without it actually like ruining the whole aesthetic that I'm going for. Yeah, and then on this section here I could just place down some pink terracotta. That would just go into there. That would look quite nice. And then we could just add a beam here, do we? No. And then just fill this up with brown terracotta, and this could be our next floor. Well, this is our next floor, so I'm actually going to fill this in with magenta terracotta. Just so I can map out my next area. So let's just fill this in. And then this is where I want to put in some more redstone contraptions, so I feel like I'm going to go ahead and like place in maybe some, I'm not sure, farms maybe? I feel like if this is a redstone house, I feel like you wouldn't want a farm inside your house. I mean, it is looking really nice from this side anyway. Maybe, oh, we could have had a garage right here instead of this grass area. Yeah, you know what, it's fine. So yeah, this is our next floor. Let's just build up 3 on each of these, just so I can fill in these little sections here. And then with the roof, I'm just going to go ahead and like, you know, with the roof, I'm kind of going to work on this one a little bit. Might have it come out a little bit with some windows and stuff. Maybe a balcony. Definitely can't do anything on the back side because of the block space. Yeah, I feel like this is going to come out and become a balcony section. I feel like that's good for the build. If I place blocks here, and a block here. Yeah, I feel like that would work, and then I would fill these half slabs in. I'll leave that as it is. I would just leave that as, oh my god. I would, yeah, I'm just going to leave that as it is. That's actually quite nice. And then just fill this in with the magenta. Okay, cool. So, I'm going to do some very basic redstone-y stuff in here. Nothing too complicated. When it comes to the windows... Shoot. This entire room here is going to be a window, so... Let's just replace that a sec, and replace this. This entire room here I want to be a window, so I'm going to put these blocks here and these blocks here. This can get replaced. Yeah, this entire thing here is going to be like an opening, which I think will be quite nice. A roofless opening, maybe? Like a cutback, kind of like a cutback opening. Maybe this could work. Or should I fill it in? You know, I'll fill it in. And then, yeah, this entire thing is going to be like full of glass. Glass panes don't look that nice. Huh. Who would have guessed? Let's just use glass blocks. I mean, it looks the same pretty much, but... yeah. Not bad. It's not bad, and then we don't need any walls or anything on that area. On this area, you can have walls because you're not going to be able to see in it really well. I mean, it's on the side, and obviously we should have a few walls, I think. And we're just going to go like this, and then the rest of this can be glass. Got one more vid idea. A redstone maze with puzzles you need to solve to beat it. Yeah, that's a pretty good idea. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I do like that idea. Thinking about it, redstone puzzle, and you have to redstone maze. You have to solve these redstone puzzles. Yeah, that's not bad actually. So with this door, well, with this elevation system right here, would it work if I tried to just do a U-turn whilst running? No, we're going to have to place some blocks here. So yeah, you're gonna have to kind of like run into it. Oh, this is going to be a funny one. I feel like with this, I mean, it does work and everything, but I feel like this should change to a button instead of a sticky piston. Not a sticky piston, I mean that. Just so it's easier to move. But then it tries to grab the button, which is silly. That's incredibly silly. Let me just sort out this redstone down here. If I just decided to run an observer coming... No, that's not going to work. Okay. The redstone, if the redstone was here, it would have no problem connecting to it, but that is too high. If we had a repeater going into it, that would make things a whole lot easier for us. Only issue is, if you're messing with repeaters, then it's going to be a little bit more messy. But if I just went like this with some redstone dust, I could just move the button back to here maybe, and then that would be fine. Or I couldn't do that, so I couldn't place it on any of those walls there, and I definitely couldn't do it on there, so it would have to go on the ground here, right there. You know, I'm not arguing. It still fits in really nicely. So yeah, we can now just get up nicely, nice and smooth. Cool, awesome. Let's just go and fill in these ceiling pieces. So, like, put a bit of paper in a hopper and try to perm the hidden door. Oh, try to open the hidden door. Yeah, what you would do is you would place in to make a hopper lock. To have two hoppers feeding into each other with two. Well, in one of the hoppers, so the top hopper would have to have 16 and one of every item that you're trying to lock for it to be passed into the second hopper. Hoppers are really annoying to deal with sometimes. I just want to do some outer decoration real quick. Some more nice decoration on the outside. Yeah, that is looking really quite nice actually on the outside. We have like no lights as well, so if we went into dark mode right now, might do a little car on the outside as well. But yeah, we've got a pretty nice system. Sorry, I just got a notification for another game. Nice little redstone system going on so far. So, right, I definitely need some lights in my house. So, oh, getting in is even going to be a struggle for me. I'm in creative mode. So if I just go in a second, I'm going to place down a... Is the wall right here? Yeah, it is right here. So I can't place anything on that side, but I wouldn't mind a light in here. I can place beneath it, so I could run a redstone lamp with maybe a daylight sensor running off it. Maybe. See if that would work. Yeah. So we'll set that to night mode. Or that's just going to be activated end of, because this thing just doesn't get updated. It might be a hard but good vid. Yeah, I mean, I'd have a lot of fun with it. You know what? I'll just run a lever in it and just leave it always activated. I feel like that would just work, just so we would have a light on the bottom floor, kind of just there. I feel like we need to have an automatic light on the outside anyway. We can just probably put this on the outside. We just make a nice little automatic light when it triggers nighttime, like some street lights. So yeah. I don't no thank you. Dark Cena. Right. So let me find the. Oh, it's fencing, isn't it? It's fences. So right. We're going to want to use the. I'm probably going to say the nether brick fence. Where do I want these street lights? I could run one off here maybe, with a block on it, with the daylight sensor on night mode, and then at night time that would go off. Now it looks quite nice, and then we could have another one here maybe. Could literally have that coming off to the side with a signpost on it. So I don't know. Yeah, we've got a street light. It's pretty cool. Want to place a light in here as well. Maybe I could do that. Maybe I can rearrange this so it has a daylight into night sensor, and then if you place a slab on top. Why is that activated? Yeah, there is a really weird bug going on right now. Right, set it tonight. Set it today, set it tonight. Set it today, set it tonight. Okay then. Set tonight. Set today. Okay, that's just being incredibly buggy, probably because of the blocks, the way the blocks are set up. Anyway, I'm just going to replace it with slabs now. Right. I mean, this prison system, like, not prison, this guard system is actually coming along really nicely. I forgot we had slabs up here. Yeah, no, yeah, no, I'm really digging this, this build. I'm gonna have like a little, water section here, before I start working on the second floor. So, how are we gonna go about doing this? I want it kind of coming down from the corner, but obviously I'm going to have to break my bond seal a second and break these blocks in a second. I'm going to have to break my my deal a second and put those there. No, I'm not doing that because then it will just leak off the side. I'll have the water so it just like kind of runs down here maybe into like just kind of outwards, but then there's redstone down there, so I kind of don't want to mess with that. No, I mean I just don't want to mess with it. End of. So let me raise this up one more. So I'm going to seal this up here, and then I feel like I should have the water kind of just like running off here, I guess, into... I don't know how I'm going to go about doing this. Maybe if I just had these 4 blocks of water and then just like some slabs around it. Just replace these with slabs. Replace that with a slab, replace that with a slab, and then just place some water in. You know what, that's not half bad. Hold up. So I could place water coming down from here. Why does it come out there exactly? I don't want it doing that. That is a very, very strange water system. Huh. So, from my knowledge, it's very weird how it pushes forward, but I mean, I quite like it. It's quite nice. I mean, it's just like a small little fountain-esque thing, water flow, full weird something. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure with this one. Do I remove this? Just leave it as a pond? Probably should. That's probably the best idea. I kind of just wanted some water coming off the side, really, but like not like that. If only I could like tell people what I mean by things. See, why does it come out on one side and not the other? It would be much better if it came out on both sides. See, I do redstone. I don't work with water. I don't know how water works. You know what that'll do? That will diddly do. Yeah, I can work with that actually. You know, that's fine. Just like a small little section of water in the back. Yeah, that's cool. Right. So moving back upstairs now. I kind of want to have a secret chest area, but the redstone for that isn't going to fit. No, I'm thinking about spacing the redstone, and it would go down or up, and I don't want this to make it any taller, so I kind of don't want to overcomplicate things. I feel like maybe just making some basic farming systems and other things, so, you know, like, looks like a small smelter or something like that. Maybe I could fit one of those in. Just a hoppers with furnaces and chests, maybe. So if I had chests and furnaces, maybe I could fit one of these in. These are again quite bulky, so this would be our output chest, and then obviously we'd have that with a furnace on top, with one coming out to the side. So we would be one stage here. We would now be on stage 3. The furnace, yeah, it's too bulky. See, this is what I mean. So this would be here. We'd then have this on here. We'd then have this on here. We'd have that on there. The size of this thing, not that, we'd have a chest. But you see the size of this thing already? It's already super large. We could just have a furnace with a chest next to it, with a hopper running into the chest, so the output just feeds into the chest. Remember me? Oh yeah. Yeah, I do remember you, Austin. Run that into there. That shouldn't be too bad, because it's just going to be too bulky otherwise. Brown terracotta. Let's just fill that in. And I'm going to put some redstone lamps on the ceiling, nothing too special. Let's whack that there. Let's get some redstone lamps with leaves on the insides, and let's place one here maybe with a lever. I could probably stick that in the corner, and then we'd have a lever for it. I feel like the ceiling's too low, but meh. Cool, and then we will have another one here. Yeah. See you tomorrow. Yeah, I might jump on Save the World tomorrow, yeah. I'm going to actually do my beds in this room here, so I'm just going to whack a couple beds here like that. And maybe I'll just do it like this with some half slabs, and yeah. Ooh, wrong one. I'm going to use diorite slabs. Like this, with a couple going up there. I'm just going to put a creeper head on this one, and creeper head facing that way as well. Yeah, it's not bad. I quite like that. it's quite fun. You can't exactly walk in, but meh. You know, I'm not complaining. As long as we can sleep, then you know, that's fine. We end up glitching. We end up glitching through the pool. You know what? This is in creative mode, and this is for just general, just for a look. So I'm not really too bothered whether or not you can get out. I'll break those blocks there, though. That's fine. Yeah. Wow. There's not a whole lot I can do in here now, so gonna just want a nice little chest system, maybe running along here. Just a couple chests, maybe. We'll place a couple here, place a couple here, maybe one there. I'm not sure. Just place a double chest there, and then I will place down my enchantment table and, you know, the other things you'd have in your house. So your anvil, I'll place the anvil here. We'll have our enchanting tables. We're going to need our enchantment books and things. You know what, we'll only have a stage 1 enchantment table. I'm really not too bothered. So we'll have our stage 1 enchantment table there. You know what? That looks quite nice. We'll have our crafting table. I know I've got one downstairs, but we're going to need one upstairs as well. We're going to have our crafting table here. We're going to whack our ender chest next to it. We're also going to have ourselves maybe our loom can go here, and then our jukebox could go like we could have a jukebox here maybe, and then we could go with the lectern. You know, I don't want the jukebox. I'm just going to whack a lectern down. I'll have that next to this. It's not bad. Right, I think the last thing we're missing now is just a little counter, maybe like a table, which would probably be quite easy to work with, I hope. I could probably go with the trapdoor stairs thing. So if I went with the smooth sandstone, red sandstone stairs, just place that there, place that there, place a trapdoor on it. You know, you'd have a couple of chairs. Usually I would use a piston for the table, but like again, I literally have like no room, so I'm gonna use a fence. I'm gonna use a orange fence with a carpet piece. Obviously the obviously the sandstone would be, not the sandstone, the piston would look a lot nicer. No, maybe I will use the piston, because this looks slightly too high for my liking. I mean, yeah, I don't really have a problem with it. I don't know what trapdoor I want though over it. Maybe just a regular sign, like one of the just a signpost, or yeah, no, maybe, yeah, a signpost or an item frame. item frames look quite nice on it as well. Just put a hopper in there. I don't know why, it just kind of looks like one of them levers you'd have on a chair. Yeah, I mean, there's not really a whole lot I can do here now. Give the bedroom kind of a nice touch to it. With the black carpet. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely room for improvement, but for a first build on a redstone house, I'm quite pleased with it, if I don't say so myself. So let me get out of here and show off exactly what this can do. I mean, this is taking me an hour, so an hour to build this, is it worth it? Yeah, kinda. I just got this. I just got the roof I need to cover up now, guys. Let's get a smooth let's get a smooth slab, and just kind of go around the roof. Just gonna go over a very basic coverage on the roof, and then we'll be done. God, missing a fireplace, you know, missing a whole bunch of things. Yeah. My next one will be much better, and I'll go with more of a nature design. Maybe make it a lot deeper. But for a first design of a house, I am pleased. That is not bad. We could obviously raise it. And push it back a bit, so we'll go back like 4. And then we'll raise it. And then we'll raise it again. And just raise it back. I think that would look quite nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, yeah. And then with these blocks here, we just fill these in. These ones here stay the same though, so these outside ones will stay the same. It's just these inside ones that change. I am boring, people. I am a very boring person sometimes. Yeah, with this little back area, I'm just gonna bring that out a little bit. Honestly, on this part here, I'm just making it look better. Two. Yeah, right. That's not a whole bad, actually. thought it would look worse. Why am I lagging? You know what? That is not a bad roof. I give myself credits for building. You know, I never build, so give myself huge credit here. But yeah, that is a really nice chunk house. I'm really a massive fan of this building. Like, I am really enjoying the look of this house. I just want to quickly put sea lantern down here. Possibly just in that corner there with a slab over it. Yeah, just ever so slightly wanted a little bit of light in the back. There we go. Now that is what I call a one chunk redstone house. Now obviously there wasn't a lot of redstone used in the end on the top of the house, but the system I used, I think that classifies as a redstone house. We have a big security system on the front of our house for any break-ins. We've got ourselves the drop down piston area right here, so for anyone who tries to jump in, they get stuck and drop down, and yeah, they meet their demise. Obviously you could just cheat the system and just jump over and you're in. Oh, speaking of which, I could fence this off and they wouldn't be able to get in. Well, they would, they could just, no, they definitely couldn't get in if I just fence this area off here. So I'm going to quickly go ahead and just get some glass, and I'm just going to patch this area up right here. So, well, not a bad idea. It's not actually a bad idea. Just concealing the front of the house up with glass, like a glass section. It's not a bad idea. Literally like securing the front of our house. It's like home security system V2. That's not at all half bad. I am really I'm really proud of this build in terms of how nicely it came out. Thank you to anyone who's joined in for this to happen. I will go ahead and quickly give a showcase of this build, but any of these contraptions or anything that any of you guys would like me to do a tutorial on, I will. They're very basic, and yeah, I have set it to nighttime just for the view of the building's sake. I wanted to make sure I got a nice view of the building in nighttime. It does fit the chunk perfectly, and that is what I really like about this house. I just love the fact it fits in a nice little 16 by 16 area, and I've got everything I wanted to inside this build. So obviously we've got our road. I can maybe do my next 16 by 16 house right directly off it, which would be really cool. We could have a terraced house and these two could be connected, which would be really nice. But we have our home security system right here. Obviously we have like a security entrance on the front, which I kind of want to just decorate really quick with some carpet. I kind of want to go ahead and just do, is there grey carpet? Because I would really like to just put some light, yeah, there is. I would really like to just put some light grey carpet along here. So basically we have a security system right here where we have to throw an item into this hopper. Actually, I'm going to cover that up so it looks more like a counter. And then I'm going to just add a little lantern in here, if I can. I don't think I can because of the slab. Yeah. So we have a little lantern up here, which is quite nice. Just some extra decoration on the front. We could have it there, or we could have it off here. We'll leave it in there. But yeah, so in order to get in, we have to go around the side to get a guest pass, which in this case would just end up being a redstone torch. So let's just split all these up so we can just grab ourselves one redstone torch. So there we go. Let's just take one of these, and we would just chuck this redstone torch at the counter right here, and this would open up our home security system, and we could just go ahead and go inside our little security post right here and take out the redstone torch from here and just let ourselves back in, and then we return the key back into the chest right there. And obviously if you want to leave, you have a button right there. So we have a nice little security gate right here, and there is no way for any of the intruders to come in from that side. Here we have ourselves a nice little section I've made. It's kind of like a porch going from the security area to the front of your house, where it's got an automatic door because it's high tech. We've got a couple of options here for crafting or smelting if you're just here for a quick visit. If not, we've got ourselves a slime block elevator, which does work. I just have to move. Okay, and that like pushes us up really nicely. We've also got some light switches up here. We've got a loom where we can go ahead and modify our banners. We've got ourselves an altar. We've got an ender chest. We've got ourselves a crafting bench right there. We've got a nice little table. We've also got ourselves some more chests. We have a nice little system where basically you just put in your items into the furnace. I don't know if... I think the items, once they're finished, feed into this chest right here, so that's quite nice. I mean, it's a little bit lazier. I'm actually going to test this out a second. So I'm going to take out a stack of coal, and I'm going to take out a piece of raw cod, and I'm just going to place these in. Let that smelt. We've also got ourselves some enchanting sections here, and we've got our bed, so that's really quite nice. I believe it's going to glitch me into the sea. Oh no, we actually spawned in front of the bed. That is really cool. Awesome. So I'm actually going to say it today because it would be day. But yeah, so the fish goes into the chest. Yeah, so we've got ourselves just a nice little sorting system for the furnace. So anything you cook in the furnace will go into the chest. So if we just wanted to go ahead and, you know, cook ourselves like, let's say, a stack of diamonds, we could just lob that in and it would just go away and cook away diamonds, and when you came back everything would be fine. So obviously to leave your little house, you would just go into crouch mode, jump down, you would come out the front here, go through your double doors and just hit the button and you would leave. It's very, very small, and I really do like this house. Obviously if you guys did watch this video, you can follow along and build this house yourselves. I really personally enjoyed making this. Honestly, it's got to be one of my more favourite builds that I've done out there, in terms of just its design. The way it looks is so nice. You know, I feel like I have to just do a little bit more decoration. I feel like there's never enough decoration with this build. That's one block too much, so if I just went ahead and filled that in, just went like this, and come up like this, that's quite nice. You know what, this is, in my opinion, this is one of my more better designs in terms of building, because blimey, this looks really good. Don't you think this looks really good? Obviously, if any of you guys did watch this, this is a really nice build. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you did like the video, please just drop a like. It really does help me out, and yeah, it shows me that you guys do appreciate what I do. And yeah, also subscribe if you're new around here. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.